Hi guys, as you can guess,
I'm pregnant!
so this video will be a guide on like what do first timer parents expect during pregnancy, like which hospital to choose from, private, government, and whether how you know you're actually pregnant. So first we're gonna start with the pregnancy test kit. So we got the Codix pregnancy test kit off Shopee for $12.90 for 2, which is very cheap. So as you can see, when we first tested, right, it's a very thin line.
Yes, and she couldn't believe it.
Yeah. So I decided to buy a more expensive test kit from Clear Blue, almost hitting $30 for one kit. I mean, you can't save money on all these kind of things. So
No, but actually this one is more expensive because it tells you the weeks, the weight of pregnancy.
correct. So we tested, it was 2 to 3 weeks. Okay. So after that, we decided to go and see the polyclinic to get our referral letter, so they can go to a government clinic, which is everything is subsidized, you know.
And guys, I don't know if it's just us or there are other first timer parents who think like us. We thought we can go polyclinic to have a blood test or what to confirm the pregnancy. But we were wrong.
Yeah, you don't need a blood test to confirm a pregnancy. Yeah. A test kit is how they're more accurate than a blood test. That's what the doctor told us.
They say it's sufficient enough.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
So we will get our referral letter. We have to wait at least, they told us about 3 to 4 weeks, right, for our first appointment in the hospital.
Yeah, but actually it was faster than that lah.
Yeah. But so we decided not to wait. We decided to go to a private clinic, ACJ clinic in Mount A, because we are going Malaysia soon and she don't know whether she need to control her diet. Like she cannot eat raw food, you know. So we decided to go to that private clinic to have our first scan at about week 5, which is very early.
Yeah, I see how kanchiong we were.
Because I'm very afraid of atopic pregnancy lah. So as long as our her first pregnancy, not our first pregnancy, her first pregnancy. So very nervous. So we decided to go and take the first test, and lucky it wasn't atopic, so it was a normal pregnancy. So the bill, as you can see, I'll put in the picture below. It's $335 for everything. Consultation is $215 and the ultrasound is $106. So 2 weeks later, after we come back from ECJ, 2 weeks later after ECJ, after coming from Malaysia, we went to KKH and for our first referral appointment. So that consultation only cost $86.50 and the ultrasound cost $54.60. You see the difference? Yeah. So everything was very smooth at KKH, and now the reason why we choose KKH instead of other hospitals. So when I asked her, she actually doesn't want any private hospital. She prefer government hospital. Yeah, I give her a choice.
It's not just the cost lah. I mean, like, it had other factors.
Like what?
Like what? No, because they say, right, if you go to private hospitals, if your baby come out, right, or complications, and then they can't cope, they will still send you to the public hospitals because they have the better facilities.
Correct. So if your child has touch wood, have COVID or anything, right, they will just direct you to the government hospital. So there's only a few government hospitals that can actually deliver babies lah. So okay, the main two are NUH and KKH. So we decided to go with KKH because NUH, to us, there's KKH is more specialized compared to NUH. That's how I feel. And NUH actually have the new doctors that will learn but it's not a bad thing to learn that experience, but we prefer KKH in that sense. Yeah. She's very shy, so she wanted female gynae and everything else. Yeah, so that's why we choose KKH. It's one of the better facilities too, with a better neonatal ICU. So now next is morning sickness.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you experience?
I think I felt nauseous, but luckily, touch wood I got no vomiting lah. So it's just feeling nauseous, and then cause actually all along I used to have gastric problem also. So this just like alleviates my gastric problem, like all the heartburn and the nauseous.
So the girl usually will feel more bloated and she will burp non-stop. And besides burping, another thing non-stop you don't need to say, but air just comes out. Yeah. So you will take note, and for cravings wise for the first trimester,
wow, this one.
not much. It's always McDonald's. Not just at Honda.
Yeah, that's why. I'm a
Maybe you look like a burger.
I actually eat very healthily. Like previously, it's like all like fish soup and fish soup and fish soup. But somehow after that, right? Wow, I cannot. I don't feel like eating fish soup anymore.
Take note, guys. Fish soup, you cannot eat those heavy mercury fish. such as what do you call it?
Patang.
Patang fish.
Yeah, so I used to eat a lot of patang fish.
So take note of the fish. I mean, salmon is okay, but those deep sea fishes that is very high in mercury is not good. Okay.
And I used to like prawns a lot, but now I got no feel for them already. Yeah, I felt like eating all the unhealthy food like McDonald's, Subway. Jialat, must be cause of you lah. Half of your genes inside me now.
No, but it start easing
That's
already
why
because.
you eat unhealthily one. That's why you make me feel like eating unhealthy food.
But
Then I keep drinking cold drinks. Yeah. Last time I used to drink a lot of plain water, but now I don't like to drink plain water. I drink a lot of cold drinks.
but it's now easing. Your craving is not as strong now in week 13.
The unhealthy food, yeah. I think cause I ate quite a lot previously already, so I eat until sian already. So I don't feel like eating like Mac anymore.
So when you see the ultrasound, they will just measure the length of the I say fetus. Yeah, they measure the length of the fetus and they give you prescribe you even more medicine. So they give you like Obimin and natal care for the week 12. So but you only start eating at week 12 lah. Week 12
But before
onwards.
that, the KKH gave me this medicine for my morning sickness.
For dialectic.
Yeah, diclactin, I think.
Dialectic.
Very expensive, but I think personally it helps.
So it's $42 for 28 tablets. So that's like $1 plus tablets.
That's not subsidized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Non-standard drugs.
Yeah, but I mean, at least for me, I think it helped lah.
Mm.
Yeah, so I have been taking. Yeah.
So at week 12 is your time for the FTS, first trimester scan, or you can choose NIPT. But generally, the doctor in KKH recommended FTS because we can see the structural, is there any structural deformities of the baby and everything else, where NIPT just purely tests on the genetic portion.
Yes, because NIPT is only blood test, whereas for FTS they have blood test plus an ultrasound scan.
Yes. So they measure the nuclear translucency. They also measure they check the nose bone, the nasal bone, they call it. Yeah, right. So these are the main tests, and they also actually measure a lot of things like the thigh bone and check the hands and everything. So actually right now we are pending our result. So for
The blood test results.
yeah, so the full result will only come in about 2 weeks time. Okay, then we'll update you guys on the result, so you guys can follow on to the journey of the pregnancy journey. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below and we'll try to answer, especially the first time mummies and daddies on what to expect. So another thing is time to go to baby fairs.
Yes, go and get all the freebies,
Correct.
Yes.
So if that's all we can think of right now, but if any other questions you want to ask, and we will answer them. And thanks for watching this video and joining us on our pregnancy journey, and we'll see you guys real soon. See you guys.
Bye.